Hello and welcome back to Games. Haven't been on for a while. Sorry about that. Mostly because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm doing this just for fun. School starting, stuff like that. Um, and yeah, but here we are. We're here with a game, a really fun game called Colony Survival. Love this game. Since I've been gone, they've done an addition, a host co-op. I'm really excited to see what that's like. I kind of have an idea of how they might have implemented co-op in this game, but who knows? I'll have to wait until I get home to play with my brothers and sister. This game, it's a fun game, and so we're just going to jump right into it. We'll do a super simple new game. Let's call this city Starfall. Starfall will be the world that I guess we're on. Okay. We won't have day monsters. We'll have normal night monsters. And we'll do happiness, of course. Flat world. That's funny. All right. So, if you can see the pixels in the background, maybe you know that this is a game that looks very much like a very popular game that is out there. And that is a Minecraft looking game, isn't it? Look Minecrafty. It does. Even plays kind of like Minecraft, doesn't it? Except that the leaves disappear at the top. That's good. But this is not Minecraft. No, sir. This is much better than Minecraft. This is Minecraft if you got to hire workers to do work for you. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to look for a nice place to start our colony. Colony Survival is the name of the game. Ugh. I will say this. I do like flat land, and we need to be near water. So, it's nice to cut down a couple trees, have a little bit of wood. But really, we need to find out where we're setting up base, Then we can start planning our stuff. So here's some water. Sand is really not great to build on. So the grass might be the grassy area might be where we have to go. So I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go. Oh, this is a little. Okay, maybe the flat world was a good idea, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not necessary to build on the flat world. I've got a little bit of OCD. I don't like the two different colors of grass either. So you know what? We're just gonna go to here. P1 type of color. Ooh, oh boy. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah, if you watch my brother, who is BunnyTube, careful, his language is a little colorful. But if you watch him, he does colony survival. He does it a little bit more creatively than I do. I tend to flatten out the land, and that is how my gameplay it goes. So I think I'm gonna center my colony right here. I'll put it right there. We're gonna start a new colony. We'll call it the Prince's Colony. The Prince's Colony. All right. So this is the first start of how it's different from Minecraft. Is that we have a colony. You can see up here. Can I? Oh no, I haven't changed my settings. Mouse key mapping. I want to open inventory with tab, not I. Unbelievable. There we go. All right, up here we've got beds, colonists, unemployed, happiness, that stuff. That stuff doesn't happen in Minecraft. So this is the first difference that we see with this game and Minecraft. So let's clear off some of these trees. You can see how far off our colony is going to go. It's going to go all the way up to the edge there. You can see that green area. That's sort of the colony area. So we're going to need to, let's just dump all this stuff in here. We're going to need to get people into our land. We're going to need to get some beds going. So, and we'll also need other things too. We're going to need to start collecting copper, and we're going to need to collect wood. Actually, wood won't be collected for a while as far as automated collection goes. So that's fine. what I'm trying to do is clear off this center area. This is where the colonists are going to come from, the flag. And we're going to build a little home around it so that when the colonists show up, they will not automatically be in danger of zombies at night. So let's do that. I don't want to be too... Like, I spend a lot of time on this game making it all perfect. So, like, if I was playing this game and no one was watching, then I would spend a lot of time just really planning everything out. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and just do a little... That's 1, 2, 3. Let's do a 3 by something like that. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, like that. There we go. There we go. Oopsies. There we go. Okay. That's 3 on that side, and then we'll keep clearing away that stuff. Get some more trees. I do like this this type of cleaning up the trees thing. I know in Minecraft the leaves eventually fall away or something like that, but man, I just like how the air above is clear as soon as you cut down that last log. So, all right, let's go ahead and keep clearing away. And so now that we're pretty clear, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's our big, huge house that we're gonna have. Oops. Excuse me. Oops. Excuse me. There we go. Oops. Up. All right. So, when you have colonists, there's a couple things you're going to have to provide them. The first thing is a bed. You got to give them a bed. If you don't have a bed, then that's a problem. It's getting dark out too, so maybe I won't. I was going to rush to build a colonist and get that all up and running, but since it's getting dark, I won't do that because when you have no colonists, then no zombies show up. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice on a couple different levels, but anyway, since we aren't really sort of blocked in, then I will take the evening time to explain to you what we need to give our colonists. So we're going to need to make a bed. That's going to be the first thing. In fact, I'll make maybe 5 beds. We'll put that there. Just ditch you. There we go. You guys can go all in there. The second thing we're going to need to give them is food. Now we start off with bread, and bread gives like 1,200 calories for each bread. You also see there's happiness. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so we need bread or food. Right now we have a total of 264,000 calories. And as soon as we hire these guys, they're going to start consuming calories. So we're going to need calories. We need to be watching out for food. So one of the things we're going to build, and we can do that right now, is we're going to build a nice berry farm. We're going to build a nice berry farm, and we'll do a couple of them actually. How do I do that? There we go. I go to the command button down here, and then I left click. So I can get food production going. I got guards, miners, foresters, flax and herbs, which I'll need later, and construction when they're building their own stuff. And then we actually have different what do you call them? Biomes, different biomes. And so when you get to the right biome, then you can actually get specific jobs for that. So for now, we're going to get a berry farm going because that's all we can do. So we're going to go here. We're going to do a berry farm. Let's map out our berry farm. Let's do... Can we do that? How far out can we go? Can we go all the way to 24? Let's go to 24. I think we should just do 1 row because it doesn't actually need 2 rows. So there we go. There's 1 row. There's 2 rows. And then we've got some grass that we've collected specifically to extend our ability to cultivate food. Oops. Okay. All right, so we got we're getting a couple jobs here. I like to have like 4 berry farms. That's probably good. All right, let's put one more berry farm. Oh, one more berry. Oops. No, no, no. Stop it. One more berry farm right here. Perfect. All right, so we got 4 berry farms. That's gonna be nice. We should probably finish this house. I normally don't make a house this small, but in this case, we're gonna need to hurry it along, and we can expand it later. So the way this game works too is that you cannot close off your a path, you know, to your people. So this house, I won't be able to put a door down. I won't be able to do anything like that. So there is going to be always a path for zombies to eventually get to my sleeping people. And the point is to sort of round them into a place where it's easy to kill the zombies with the guards. So, for example, I'll use my brother as an example. He does this thing where he makes a maze. He sort of digs a maze down below, and eventually the zombies will come up to where the people are sleeping. And by the time that happens, he's got guards that are shooting in the maze and killing off all the zombies. I don't like that. I mean, I do like that. I think it's actually kind of clever, which is why I mentioned it. But for my aesthetics, I like to have a castle. I like to build a nice big castle. So I build a big castle, and that means all the zombies. Well, okay. First, let me show you this green part. That's no longer going to have zombies ever spawn there. So I build the castle right up to the green part. So then they all spawn outside, and because of the wall, the zombies will have one entrance to get into, and thus I can send my guards to kill them. So we're gonna have a couple guards. Let's have a couple guards. We'll have nighttime guards because we don't have daytime zombies. We'll have 2 guards sitting out here guarding there. That's gonna be 6 jobs. So we got 6 jobs going on right now. So we're gonna need another bed for that, but let's go ahead and put our beds down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, kind of tight quarters, but again, this is not my normal design layout. I spend a lot more time building a large keep to put all my beds in, but in this case, we're gonna just do that. Make it big enough so that zombies can't get in. So let's do that. Nice. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Hop on over. Alright, so there we go. There's that. And let's go ahead and hire manage owners. Oh, this must be with the co-op thing. So maybe we can have people working together now where you have multiple owners of different colonies, and it depends on... That's kind of nice. All right, so let's fill all the jobs. So we hired 6 people. Every time we hire people, we have to pay a certain amount of calories for them to come to here and stuff like that. And already you see the happiness is dropping. So all this stuff is dependent on like how much food they're getting and stuff like that. So they're not really getting any berries. So now the happiness is down, and they're also going to be hungry until we get more food coming in. Speaking of which, these guys have to drop the food off somewhere. So let's go ahead and make a crate. And let's put the crate right there. So now these guys can make their food. Is this guy standing there for a reason, or what? You know what I can do? I'm going to remove it. I'm going to rehire. Because he was just sort of bugged out, wasn't he? And I can't have a guy just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, there we go. So he's going to have to go back. There we go. Fantastic. Look at that. Alright, we got some berry collectors. Some food coming in. Alright, the next thing we should do is we need to have a science lab. So in order to actually move forward and get other things going on, we need science. So like water gathering isn't really a thing. We can't get water until we research it. Flax farming, that's really important. A bronze anvil, so we can start doing some more iron thing, or expanding our actual colony. So what we're going to need to do, we've got that, and that's fantastic. We can see here with the 6 people, we're going to be using 6,000 calories a day, and so that means we got some time. We got some time before we run out of food. But we are going to need to get a little mining operation going. So you know what? This is where the berries are. Why don't we just like attach next to this place right here? Let's just do a little mining operation. Let's go right there, right there, right there, and right there. Yeah, okay. And for the sake of it actually looking decent, this part will be closed. They can look at the stars when they are doing whatever. Okay, so let's go digging. And it does get dark underground, so why don't we get some of these torches out here? It is nice how the beginning they do sort of give you some starting tools, because the point of this game is not meant to be Minecraft. You know, you're not. Uh-oh, am I gonna break into my home? I think I'm gonna break into my home. I think I'm gonna have to dig a little bit. Dig a little bit shallower. Yeah, this game isn't meant to be a Minecraft replica. It is meant to be something completely different. And the goal is not for you to start with nothing and then build up a bunch of materials and, you know, do the whole crafting thing. In fact, crafting should rarely take up your time at all. So, like, I could right now, like, I got these things, and you see also another difference is, like, I need some stairs. You know, if I hover over, it tells me what I need. I need stone bricks. But it doesn't make me, you know, create a pattern to make the stone bricks. I just, you know, need stone bricks. So let's make a couple more of these so we can just hop on our way up here. There we go. I like to do 2 or 3 deep because then you are collecting more resources. We are going to need a lot of stone. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of stone because off camera, I will probably build a castle again because I love castles. Boom. And let's see if we can get down to the level of mine. Oh, we're collecting some good food. We're at 261,000. Oh, they changed the calories for the berries. Berries are worth a little bit more calories now. Interesting. Alright. This is all just normal stone. We're trying to get to our first layer. So, again, they're not pushing, like, exploration necessarily. I mean, there is exploration to do because, you know, there's the Far East and all those different colonies to build. You're going to build more than one colony. But it's pretty predictable where you're going to get copper. So we need copper. That's our first first level of stuff. So instead of, you know, digging for a copper deposit, you just sort of dig down until you reach a copper layer. Like there's a general layer that exists around the world, and so we're just trying to get down to that layer. And it has copper. It also has 2 other metals, copper and something else. But I cannot. There it is. There we go. Tin, copper and tin. There we go. The red stuff is copper, and the white stuff is tin. There we go. We got some tin. And that's it. You know, you just make it down to the level, the barrier, and then, you know, voila. We have copper now. So what can we do? We can... Why do I not... I have someone unemployed? Oh, because I had the science guy. There we go. Let's clear out a little space. Alright, let's put down a bucket. Let's get rid of these guys for a minute. There we go. We're going to put a bucket right down there. And then what we'll do is we'll hire a miner to mine tin. We'll hire a miner to mine copper. And we'll hire a miner to mine stone, just regular stone. So that's 4 jobs that we're going to need to fulfill. Let's do that. There we go. Oops. Missed you. Oh, and ran out again. Oh, that's the other thing, too. We're going to need to make ammo because the guards that we hired are slingshot guards. And you will have to make sure that there's enough ammo. I don't think we'll have too much problems. I am building a wee bit faster than I normally do. We should not be in there either when the zombies come. Alright, there's some zombies showing up. And the good news is they will not come into the mine. Their only goal is to go here. That's their only goal, to go here and to take down villages along the way. So hopefully our guys here will do their job. I'll sit back and hopefully not let a zombie sneak up on my back. There we go. Down go the zombies. And 2 of the ammo gets used. The beginning ammo is just, you know, sling bullets. But eventually, in our science, we get to archery. And we even get to crossbows. And eventually to guns. And those guns are the ones that they're slowest to load, but man, they do so much damage. And as you get more and more colonists, the number of zombies that come after you gets greater and greater and greater. So that's why it's important. These 2 guys would not be able to stop a horde of zombies if I had 25, 30 colonists. I think the highest I've ever gotten was 150. I was trying to... Was it 150? 150 or 200. The early game really had issues because even on a powerful computer like mine, the game would slow down because of its coding or whatever, but it was not necessarily coded very well. It's gotten a lot better since then. I've been able to play this on my travel laptop, but it is definitely a game that definitely takes a lot of power when you've got a lot of zombies showing up, a lot of guards shooting, stuff like that. So, and yeah, they don't really have a limit. There we go. They don't have a limit to the number of colonists. So some people are trying to get like 2,000 colonists or something like that. Can you imagine 2,000 colonists moving around in this game at the same time? By the way, you can also punch them yourself. And you also do have your own health bar. There's not a huge issue for getting hit and dying, except that you lose everything in your toolbar. So if you're deciding to be adventurous, then just make sure you get everything gone first. I think that's the only thing, but let me check. Is there a zombie that can eat me? They might have changed it, you know. They do update, so maybe there's a bigger penalty. So, all right, buddy, you go ahead. Pete. Hello, right here. Hello! I'm right here. What? He's not even attacking me. What's going on? Is that something they changed? There we go. No, he's attacking me. Wow, he's hurting me hard. 30 hit points at a time. What? Okay, I died. Respawn. Everything's still there. So yeah, that's it. Not much of a a painful thing. So anyway, that is a little start to Colony Survival. I would play this for hours and hours and hours. And so everything I did here is just, it's, in fact, I mean, I'm probably going to quit and start a new game. Because when I play this game, I'm in it for the long haul. And you play for hours and hours and hours because you set up this economy. You've got people working for you, people attacking the zombies for you. See, this is a little bit of a tough thing because this guy got spawned in before the daytime came. These guys stick around for a little bit, but then they go. So you might have to do a little guarding yourself or get some daytime guards. Anyway, that is the zombies for you. Ooh, I'm using 10,000 calories a day. What happened? It changed. Anyway, super fun game. If you love a progression, especially this one has tons of progression. Like you have so much stuff to do. What is it completed? Old world. Okay, gotcha. Colonization. Nice. You got so much progression. I've played this game. Like I've built in the world for 12, 13 hours. And I mean, the way I build is very slow. It's very methodical. It's very OCD. So if you are thinking, oh, 12, 13 hours, that's nothing. My 12 and 13 hours does have a little bit of OCD attached to it. So, but there is a lot of progression, and I never get to the end of it. So there's just a lot to do, a lot of science to research. You're constantly, I love this happiness thing, because now you're not only thinking, okay, I gotta have beds, I gotta have food, but now you're also thinking, I gotta have happiness. I gotta be worried about that. I really want to get to the point where I'm building additional colonies. I really want to have friends. I mean, my brothers at least play this game, and so it's fun to play it with them. But I'd love to see. Oh, jeez, look at that! Look at that! Oh man, statistics. I gotta play with that. Figure that out. Food intake, maybe. All right. Good night. That's amazing. Anyway, but this is a super fun game, and I highly recommend it. If you like Minecraft and you're comfortable with that type of gameplay, then this is perfect because you don't have to really learn anything new, and then it's still also this sort of economy building game, and I would really love to see what it looks like playing multiplayer too. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you do, you can pick up this game at Steam. Until then, I will see you later. Bye.